Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the BaBylissPRO Ceramix Xtreme dryer. They have changed product since then. It feels a tad lighter, and cord is different. It feels like a high quality piece of equipment to me, and the price was right. It does what it is supposed to do well, but the design could be better for me. It is a little heavier than one you might buy at Target or Walmart, but it's worth it. It works well, but it is quite noisy, and there is a slight burning smell that comes when you first turn it on. It's lightweight, and the actual blow is as normal as it gets with a higher heat. When she pulls her hair back into a ponytail, it is literally about to. For anyone else that suffered through a dryer with raised buttons, you know what a pain it is to keep turning the dryer off on accident. So buy this dryer if you want something that works great, but may end up being trash before you know it. Order this hair dryer on Dec 29th, and it already stopped working today, January 30th. Giving it another try. Hopefully it doesn't crap out on me in such a short time frame. The high setting for the heat is pretty hot, so be careful to not fry your hair. Also, it has the cool setting so you can set your hair strands after to help protect them. This is salon quality, and does not feel cheap like some of the ones you can find at Target. The on-off switch broke this week. It sounded like a piece of plastic inside snapped. It is a little on the heavy side, but with the soft plastic finish on the dryer, it's really not as bad as people make it out to be. How cool is that? It also has a cool shot button, a setting for warm, hot, and cool. Other grippy options are pre-made skateboard tape, edge strip safety tape for stair steps, even thin stick and feed included in electronic boxes, chassis switching hubs, media set-top boxes, external drives, etc. Or, it is a grip, so be the first on your block to cut diamond checkering at 24 lines per inch. Between the two cost, it would be almost half the cost of the hair dryer. This hair dryer is really great. Lots of energy, dries hair fast, and even better, hair looks great. Highly recommend, especially to people who have never bought a hair dryer not sold at CVS or Target. The controls are on the handle, so your hand puts pressure on them when you hold the dryer. It's heavier than most hair dryers, but it's professional grade, so that should be expected. The motor is larger than most hair dryers on the market, so it turns slower for the same amount of power, so it doesn't have that deafening high-pitched scream that most high-powered hair dryers have. It's not super light, but again, it has a professional look and feel to it. It might not seem so at first, but hold it up for a while, and you'll see. The force coming out on high is quite strong too, which is great, and the low setting isn't so low where you don't feel like it's doing anything. And the day finally came. Powerful and heavy like a proper machine should be. This thing is powerful. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to put your windows down when you go through the blow cycle of a car wash? Well, there you go. The texture of the entire device is slip resistant, helping to keep your grip true wherever you hold it. The sound of the electric blower is pleasing, deep, and substantial, not loud and tinny. This doesn't cost too much more than you would spend on a regular hair dryer, but the differences are huge. The power of this dryer comes from the speed that the air flows through it. It has two switches: fan speed, which included on-off, and heat with 3 settings: no heat, medium, and high heat. It has a cool button that changes the airflow to cool even if you have it set to hot. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and leave your comments below.